Friends, we're back. We're doing more news. I'm still spamming clips in my free time to go and get into the algorithm. Am I right, dog? But before we do begin, I'm hosting a charity live stream in exactly 2 weeks from now. So mark it on your calendars. If you guys reach a certain goal, me and Jonas Scott will basically embarrass ourselves by wearing a maid outfit. And there's going to be so much more. So do that. So we all know Techland's in it for the long run with Dying Light 2. They have a 5-year post-launch content support. And people have been talking about a lot of things that they want as quickly as possible. And all the stuff that you guys are saying in my comments, in my videos, all of these requests are being heard. The responses you aren't hearing, so that's what I'm hoping to do for you today. So every single topic that I said in the beginning, Techland is aware of. So right now, Techland is mainly focused on the bugs, the glitches, the crashing, the freezing, the stuttering, the co-op issues, the audio issues, you know, that stuff. But once all that stuff gets ironed out, they're going into their post-launch stuff. Once all that gets ironed out, they're going to go and start giving us some of the stuff that we have been requesting. So on the Twitter for the madman himself, he responded to a comment that did say, "I love this game and I hope for a new game plus mode very soon." To which he replied that something is cooking and hopefully you will be satisfied soon. And then a couple of days later, he did come out and say, "A lot of you are asking about New Game Plus. But when you do, what exactly do you expect? How would you use that New Game Plus? Would you expect enemies to be weak so you can just tidy up the map easily while feeling powerful, or seeing different story versions with pumped up characters?" And honestly, that's where you guys come in. How do you want your New Game Plus to function? Luckily, your Dying Light 2 news Chad was here to speak for you, and this is what I said, which happens to be the most liked reply, by the way, no big deal. I said, and this is basically my complete thoughts about it, I've always been a fan of having New Game Plus being a harder experience than your first, but you keep everything you got on your first playthrough. Enemies should scale, or better yet, having a toggleable option to determine if you want scaling could work. It's a win-win situation for everybody. But I think at this current moment right now, everybody just wants a juiced up Aiden to go and see alternate story paths right now. Any additions to like mutations to infected, they're a plus, but it's not needed anytime soon. Locking content behind New Game Plus, it's beneficial for endgame content like weapons, gear, etc., stuff like that. But right now, people just want to keep playing and leveling up. And hopefully that speaks for a lot of the community. Like I've said, I've been taking your requests. I read a majority of your comments. If I heart your comment, I've read your comment. So I'm literally taking everything and speaking out for you guys on stuff like this. And then of course, when it comes to FOV, they did say that it is indeed coming. Requests for FOV slider, motion blur, and motion sickness issues have been acknowledged and being worked on. Can't find the tweet right now. I spent so long trying to find the tweet and everything. I can't find it right now, but he did say that an FOV slider for next gen will be coming at a later time. You're just gonna have to take my word on it. Take my word on it, dog. And then last but not least, we also have the topic of Transmog. So Transmog, I've been talking about in basically every single one of my Dying Light 2 videos regarding the outfits in the new DLCs. I'm basically a fan of getting these new outfits. I like it. The trip looks great. It feels great. But Transmog is needed to make any of these skins worthwhile in the future. And that's exactly what I said, and I got the response that it is indeed on the table and it's in the works. He also further said that there are things in the oven that you might like, but as you said, launch support comes first. So from now until they go and fix a lot of the launch issues that were happening, crashes, stuttering, all of that, until all of that is resolved, we're not going to be getting all the stuff I just mentioned. So there's no ETA just yet. Hopefully it takes them pretty soon. Hopefully it takes them a month or two to go and fix up everything. By the time this video goes up, the game would have been out for at least 2 weeks by now. And then next week would go and make it a month. But yeah, that's everything that I have for you guys today. Answer all those questions. What do you want your New Game Plus to look like? Do you want a Transmog? And what about an FOV slider? But with all that said, thank you Swift, Snoring Warthog, and Decent for being my true patrons and ultimate champions. And with that said, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.